Oh god, she vanished. The transition is crazy. Hey everyone, and welcome back to this very exciting patch day. I'm like so interested and so excited about this patch and like really hyped about this. As always guys, you know the drill, or if you are new here and you don't know it, I usually go through the story recap to like get at least a little bit information about the last patch. Because of what I remember, we fought Lygus, we trapped him in like the Exomyth, right, with like Serene. She was trapping him here. Like, we were rewriting history. We activated the Coreflame of World Bearing, initiating the Era Nova, right? And that is like the things that I like kind of can remember from the last patch. We saw like Evernight entering the stage, talking to Dan Heng at the end of the patch, right? There was a lot of like Hycelins and Ceretra lore, the first flame chase journey in some kind of way. We learned about that as well in the last patch. And yeah, I'm very excited to see where we are heading now, how the world is different, you know, because as of what we have seen in the trailer, like the Remembrance and like Amphoreus' story are colliding, and we are going back to the Grove, which looks a little bit different with like all of the golden blood stuff going on there. But yeah, I would say without further ado, we're heading right into it. I hope you are as excited as I am. Let's go. View story recap. Isn't it weird that we still hear like the Panaconi background noises? I should have teleported somewhere else. Reconnected with Scroll and Herda, they revealed that the world building program is good at work. Okay. And only with the power of law could we hope to oppose it.
それから私たちは1回目の火を追う旅の時代に戻り、かつての日追いの英雄、法を司る黄金兵ケルドラと彼女に仕える海洋の黄金兵。
It was kind of crazy because I really thought that like Ceretra will take the spotlight off the patch, because usually like one of the characters has like more screen time in some kind of way, right? So I really thought that like Ceretra is like the, you know, like spotlight crisis era, but like Hycelins had a very huge role in all of this, you know, like trapping Lygus, you know, keeping the last thing that is going to save the people safe. Kind of crazy. Like, that was really unexpected, and I really liked that.
法の火種を灯すにはまず家臣へのつながりを断ったファジェイナに勝たなければならない。けど戦の前の宴で私たちはライコスが
True, and then he trapped me in the Exomyth.
ことに気づく。争いの中、私は世界の外まで弾き飛ばされたが、
Yeah, I was cast out of this world and Ceretra broke her line, the Chordojo.
ヘルタの協力のもと、私はガーデン・オブ・リコレクションに助けられ、ライコスの檻から逃げ出した。
The Garden of Recollections 8.
そしてその後、
Well, I wouldn't say that because I don't really think that.
同じ顔をした来客、長夜月と出会う。
What can I say, guys? I'm still. I know that like the Myriad Celestia told us that like March 7 was born out of the shard of like Fuli, right? Which makes her Remembrance. But at the same time, Evernight was kind of born within March, but she looks kind of different. So what if like there was some interference and Evernight was born with like the influence of something else, you know, because of the jellyfish stuff, and people are saying that she's like so enigmatic. She's also described enigmatic in the Keeping Up with Star Rail, so I really think that there is more to it. Evernight appeared with the word-bearing Coreflame. True, send me back to Amphoreus.
オンパロスでは1000年もの時が流れていて、キュレネは廃墟となったオクヘイマに過去の記憶を残した。黄金兵たちは長期にわたりライコスと戦い、
Can you imagine when we like started this journey, I would have never guessed that like any of this would happen. I was so fixated at some point, like even within like finance patch, that like Era Nova is such a thing, and I can't really like grasp the fact that this is now the first real Era Nova that we are expecting, and like all of the other like eternal recurrences were not actually like real Era Novas, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
私はセーレンスの物語と最初の火を追う旅のことを知った。海の中で待っていたセーレンスは私を連れて家臣へと来たが、そこにライコスの姿を現し、自らの正体を明かした。彼は天才クラブ会員番号1。
I was really busy these days, but you know what? I have like played some like Memory of Chaos or whatever it is called, and there are some weird similarities between like Lygus and his like backstory, like as far as we know anything about Xander, and like Anaxa. They have weird similarities.
最初、私とセーレンスはザンダーの力にまるで歯が立たなかった。けれど、天才たちとキュレネがすぐ増援に駆けつけ、どうにか記憶の力で彼を退場させることができた。
Delaying the birth of Iron too.
再創生の結末を書き換え、鉄母の誕生を遅らせることはできたものの、
However, another force now seems to be stirring. Well, I mean, we have destruction, right? Because like the whole source of like Iron Tomb and like whole Amphoreus is the destruction, like the golden blood, right? Then we have like the erudition, so Lygus also like represents the erudition, because like what he's doing is with this like project, he's like farming in some kind of way right data to like create the birth of Iron Tomb. Then we have remembrance, so all of the paths that they were actually like saying are like in here are actually here. So I guess like here the other force is like the remembrance now. I think this said this, right? Okay, let's head to the designated destination. Oh, we are starting here. Okay. I'm actually not ready for this. I have to be honest. Like, I have some shit days here right now in my private life, and I just was expecting I'm going to come here and play like nice and chill on the patch day, but there is like some things going on in my private life, and I'm actually really pissed. And yeah, I need this. I'm very excited for this patch, and yeah, I feel like I have to split it this time, you know, like personally for the recording time, but that's okay. Continue the trailblazing expedition. Weird that I have to click it. Let's go. Not long ago, after you returned the Coreflame of World-bearing. Oh, Iceland's. Are we saying goodbye? Don't make me sad in the beginning. I'm emotional today, okay?
この火種を変換して私が容易の半身になればオンパルスの悲劇を終わらせることができる。
But how is that possible? I was the demigod of time at first, and now I'm just becoming like the demigod of world-bearing? But there was no demigod for like time in this cycle. How does the Era Nova work then? Am I asking too many questions?
鉄母との決戦の舞台になる。
Ooh, I'm having chills already.
でも何か引っかかる気が。
I still feel like something's not right, okay?
この輪廻に歳月の半身はいなかったけど。
See? That's what I'm saying.
人間の味方をしてくれてた。
The game can read my mind. Like, it is weird, right? Because shouldn't there be a demigod for like every like titan? I don't know, man. Blessed by the remembrance. Like, we kind of know that her only like goal is to like build a safe world for like March to travel or keep her safe in her box. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
あれ、そういえば誰からも聞いてないような。
Mentioned what?
歳月の火種って。
Wait, if there is no demigod of time, how did the core flame end up here? I don't know what's going on. The jellyfish. Do you guys? When did it get returned? I don't know. We don't know anything, right? We don't know when the others were returned as well. We know that like some of them were like searched by the remaining Crisis heirs, but we don't know anything about like the Earth core flame as well. And did you guys notice like even in the last patch, there is always like this super weird musical noise whenever like Evernight is coming up on the screen. And I listened to the Aeon's entrance like sounds. You can listen to them on like Honkai Wiki. Or I think it is also in the simulated universe whenever there appears an Aeon in like the original simulated universe. They have some like sounds with them, like, I don't know, screeches or whatever. And I feel like Evernight also has her own sound. It sounds a little bit similar to like Fully or like Mythos, the Enigmata, but you can't really say which one of those two is the right one. So I don't know. And there is like so much to talk about. If like March was really born out of Fully, wouldn't that make her an Aeon herself, or at least an Emanator? Because she was born from their flesh in some kind of way, from their shards, like their body. Crazy.
奥室を用いて私に対抗しようと考えた時点で、この可
Oh,
能性を
I
想
remember
定す
that.
べきでした。
That is when he was talking with Cyrene, right?
記憶とその子らが、その隙をついて、戦場に駆けつけるかもしれない。
But why is Evernight so against the remembrance if March really is a child of remembrance, you know? She was in some kind of danger.
つまりガーデンオブリコレクションも首を突っ込んでくるって言いたい
In
んで
this
しょ
unsavory mess. I mean, yeah.
願ってもないよ。楽しみだね。メモキーパーたちはあなたの壊滅の実験をどれだけめちゃくちゃにしてくれるのかな
The question is, shouldn't Black Swan be aware of like what's going on in her own faction?
おや、彼らにそのような脳はないとご存知のはずです。むしろその逆。メモスナッチャーたちはあなたたちの障害となるでしょう。
Okay, why is that? I mean, the memo snatchers are not like the regular memo keepers, right?
メモキーパーたちはオンパロスの秘密を求めるように天才たち一人一人の知識も狙っています。アイオンたちの盤上において記憶は今も昔も知恵の盟友とは程遠い存在です。
The memo keepers covered Amphoreus' secret. Wait, the memo snatchers were like interested in like Amphoreus' first memory, right? But why would they keep the secrets? To like have them for their own? I mean, I don't really think the remembrance is anyone's ally because the remembrance is just there to record stuff, right? True. That's what I'm talking about.
開拓の背後では多くの勢力がオンパロスに注目しています。
Wait. Numerous cosmic powers have cast their sights on Amphoreus.
共通の敵を前にすれば生きようとする意志のもとで団結するでしょう。
Oh, okay. It's because like Iron Tomb is not only like dangerous for Amphoreus, you know, it's dangerous for the whole cosmos, so it makes sense that the IPC, the Xianzhou, and all of them are like joining forces to prevent like Iron Tomb, like even the Genius Society, right?
ではお尋ねしますが、それらの勢力が神々の戦いに備えて先手を打とうと画策しているとはお考えになりませんでした。
Qingliu is just waiting to like kill an Aeon, right?
戦争はとっくに始まっているのですよ、スクリューガム殿。 銀河を終末へと導く運命は4つ。
Four path
壊滅はそのうちの一つに過ぎません。
will push the cosmos to its end. I mean, who has the highest chance of surviving till the end? That is the question. We don't even know much about the aeons in general, right? We don't know which aeons exactly exist again. You know, there is so much like uncertainty about the aeons.
ポルカはそのさざ波に気づいたものの、それを止める術を持たなかった。だからこそ第9機関を創設したのです。原子博士もすでに動き始めていますが、盟友の選択を誤り、獣と並び立つ羽目に
We
な
are
って
like
しまいました。
so in right now.
二人の
There
武
is
器の
like
工程に
no
関しては、
introducing us into anything. Like we are like literally taking off where we stopped in the last part, and now he's like talking about Polka and like the whole monkey shit that was so uninteresting that I hated so much. Polka saw these ripples but had no way of stopping them, so she founded device Ajax. She founded device Ajax. But Ajax is an Aeon, right? Wait, I'm confused. Like the primitive also took action, but he chose the wrong allies, and now only wild animals keep him company. I mean, true. As for the two inorganic emperors, bro, this is where the complicated stuff is coming up. Like the Rupert story is so complicated that I don't get it.
本来なら壊滅の玉座につくこともできたはずの彼らですが、アイオンの策略にかかり、知恵の囚人へと落ちました。興味深いことに、2世は生身の体を持つにもかかわらず、自らを無機生命体と認識しています。
Destruction? I don't know.
さて、
Guess who
これ
was the
は
one
一
who
体
influenced
誰
this
の陰謀なのでしょう
thinking?
か。
They could have ascended to the throne of destruction. I mean, they were crazy. Like Rupert I and Rupert II were both crazy as hell.
私たちはあなたと世間話をするつもりはありません。
You're stalling, which means you feel trapped. True, true, true.
こうして言葉を浪して時間を稼いでいる時点で。
Like Lygos is always like that. He's such a weird, like, I don't know. He's such a weird robot guy, inorganic life. Like, he is like always explaining stuff. And if he was a true villain in like all of this, would he even do that? I think that's like so weird that he's like going through all of this, like explaining stuff. I don't know. 手 Weird.
詰まりですか。そうですね。振り返ってみても、
When
それ
Xander
がザ
was
ン
a
ダーの人生
human,
の常でした。
he often felt trapped. Sounds again similar to Anaxa. Like Anaxa also with like the soul splitting stuff and like his research. He became the founder of the New Spirits, like he was the founder of the Genius Society. There are like so many parallels between those two characters.
ですがだからこそ、忍耐が私の最も強力な武器となったのです。
What's a bit more weird?
すでに長く待ち
He's
続けてきましたから、
crazy.
まだいくらでも待つことができますよ。どうか死した者が数千琥珀期にわたって積み重ねてきた決意
You don't want
を
to
甘く
test
見
him
ない
as
で
a...
くださいね。
He's always saying that, but in the end, like, he's weird.
このままだとキリがない。
Yeah.
天才クラブの連中は揃って癖が強いし、そもそも口先だけであなたに思考を広げてもらおうなんて最初から思ってなかった。
私の出番ですね。
Oh, see, I thought he's like so crazy and now he's here. So, how is he entering the Exomyth?
穴草ゴラス殿、
They are the same person. Please tell me that he is a part of him because Liger splitted himself up in like 9 different like consciousness or planted like his consciousness in 9 different bodies, whatever, right? And like, what if Anax is like one of them? That would be so crazy, guys.
なるほど。
賢い方との会話は楽でいいですね。ええ、答えはまさにあなたの考えている通りです。
I don't know what's going on, but this is crazy.
この計画をセーレンスに伝え、 彼女にも戦局に加わるよう要請してください。
Oh,
私はあ
so
らかじめ
he embedded himself into the system somehow,
術
right?
式に組み込んでおきますので、セーレンスにはこう伝えるので
This
す。
guy is crazy, guys.
時が来たら賢者の石を砕き、その粉塵を家臣の海にまくよう。
それであんたの術式って一体どんな効果があ
It
るの？
plants him into the Exomyth.
それは当日のお楽しみです。
Crazy. But it's true, the vortex is always like mentioned as like outside of Amphoreus, right? Like the entrance into Amphoreus as well, so it kind of makes sense.
一人のアンティキシラ人を苦しめる方法ならいくらでもあります。あの者が歩んだ火を追う旅の中で、ある輪廻の私がまさに最適な方法を示していたのですよ。その輪廻ではタイタンが自ら私の脳に宿りました。それと同じようにして
Oh god, he's in
私
his
は錬
brain.
金術を駆使することであなたの分身と融合したのです。すると何ということでしょう。
Oh my
まさに
god.
圧巻の一言でした
He
よ。
planted himself
本をめくる
inside
から
Ligus to get
天才の知識が
intel.
詰まった宝庫を
See,
心ゆく
they
ま
are
で
probably
眺める
like
こと
the
がで
same
きたのですか。
person.
とまあこうして木が熟すのを見計らい姿を現しました。
He's crazy.
かつて舞台の下の観客たちを
I mean, I am
みんなおとなしく
speechless,
黙らせた
guys.
時の
So
ように
what can I say? These guys are crazy.
データの本流の中に100年以上も潜んでおられたと。
I mean, what else does he have to do, you know?
この宇宙にはそれだけの価値があります。
He's just as patient as you are, Sander.
なんと破天
Just
荒で
saying.
なんと驚嘆すべきでしょう。知恵の監視の目をかいくぐり世界の内部に密かに罠を仕掛けていたとは。どうやらこの実験に対する私の見立てには一つばかりほころびがあったようです。
It seems that there was a slight oversight in my assessment of the experiment. I mean, come on, guy. Guys, why is it so dark all of a sudden? It's during the day, but it's raining and it's so dark. I mean, to be honest, I didn't really think that Ligus was like so aware that someone is like messing with this or like so concerned about it. He never like felt so concerned about like our interference.
おや、もしかすると
That's
ほ
what
ころ
I'm
びは一つだけで
saying.
はなかったようですね。
There are nothing but oversights on your part, man, and you are always explaining everything to me.
一つだけではなかった？
どうやら私は記憶の手腕を甘く見すぎていたようです。
A third
まも
party.
なくこの談判に第三者が介入してくるでしょう。まだお気づきになりませんか？
Where is Cyrene?
先ほどから何か一つ忘れていることがあるは
Oh,
ず
we
です。
forgot about Cyrene. She's gone. We forgot about her. She vanished.
キュレネさんがい
Yeah.
ませんね。
Because we forgot about her. We are
記憶
bad.
域の片隅で息を殺して待ってれば誰に
Oh,
も気づかれないと思って
it's Evernight. If I just waited at a corner of the memory zone.
やっぱり
Yeah,
あ
I'm
んたの
having
目は
chills.
ごまかせなかったね。愛しの開拓者。
Where is Dan Heng? Who are you? I've missed you so much. Did you steal my memories? Who are you?
もっとびっくりするかと思った。招かれざる客である私に
The
も
foreign
もう慣れ
guest.
てきたみたいだね。
She looks so good. I love her.
今、私の姿が見えてるのはあんただけ。
I only
邪
exist
魔
in
さ
your
れないよう
cognition.
に、私はあんたの認識の中だけに存在してる。
So I'm like basically talking to myself. We need to talk about what's going on with you. Where's March? What exactly do you want? Do you really want to talk about March? I don't know. I never really cared much about like our March. She was kind of like, she was too bubbly for me. Okay. We need to talk about what's going on with you.
私の話？ 聞きたいのは美月なのかの話じゃなくて。
I mean, basically the same thing, right?
まあいいよ。私も回りくどいのは苦手なんだ。あんたが知っておくべき
No
一
way,
番
she's
大事なこ
grinning.
とを話してあげる。
She's such a hard contrast to like March, man.
あんたの大切な仲間美月なのかは
Oh god, she vanished. You put her in a box. Explain yourself.
真実を知った途端に取り乱す。彼女の予想通りだね。
So she's inside you now. So it's really like Seele, like one of them is like taking over the body and is now operating. Is that how it works with her as well?
あんたとタウコーがオンパロスに来るよりも前に美月なのかは一足先に
True, because I got confused about that, and someone told me in the comments that like she was here way before us, because of course when we experienced Tribius's past has long already taken place, right? Like in the past. So when March met Tribius, it was way before us. So I got confused a little bit on that part.
あんたたちを守るために彼女は記憶の運命を
And
受け入れて
burned away.
霧の中で燃えるろうそくの炎みたいに自分自身を燃やし尽くしてしまった。
But why would that happen? If she really was like an emanator of remembrance, why would she like... What's going on with the whole Amphoreus stuff?
そして私はその炎が落とした影みたいな存在。
Yeah, so kind of the protection mechanism.
ずっと歳月の隙間に身を潜めてた。あの天才を騙し通すのは骨が折れたけど、私にはそれができた。
I've been hiding within the cracks of time all these years. It isn't easy to deceive a genius, but I can do it.
ついでにもう一つの疑問にも答えてあげるよ。この輪廻の歳月の火種を変換したのは
Oh, I guess she's talking about she was hiding in Amphoreus's river of time, right? Because she deceived the genius like Xander. Okay, got it. Wait, but was she always in Amphoreus? No, she was in the pathway as well. I'm confused. What is going on?
答えはとても簡単。
Okay, who returned it?
誰もそれをしていない。
No one ever did, but wait, so it was fake? Wait, it was a dream, right? Like she can create like these dream worlds as well. So she was basically like Cypher. She fooled everyone. The Coreflame of Time was never returned. You overwrote everyone's memories. Like how powerful can you be that you can do this? Can Black Swan do this as well?
鋭いあんたならきっと何か気づいてくれると思ってたよ。
It was kind of weird, but at the moment when we played through the patch, I didn't think about it. But it was kind of weird.
再創生がうまくいかなければ、あんたはきっと私たちの出会いを思い出す。それに乗じて、私は記憶の道をつなげ、ここまで来ることができたの。
When the Era Nova fails to proceed, you will remember our initial meeting, and I'll be able to open the way for the remembrance and reach this place. So she is only here because she traveled with my consciousness to this place? But how was she able to communicate with Dan Heng? This is weird. What is going on?
さすが、美月なのかが一番信頼してる仲間だね。それ
Wait, why is the Coreflame
世界
here?
の果てまで運んできてくれてありがとう。それじゃあ。
Wait, what? Carrying this Coreflame all the way to the end of the world, I expected nothing less. And now, what is going on? I'm this patch starts so crazy, I'm already confused. What is happening? So, she was not only having the Coreflame of World Bearing, which she gave us, she also had like she had the Coreflame all along? Is that it? I'm confused. How did the Coreflame end up here?
歳月の真剣をもらうね。
I shall claim the divine authority of time. How did the Coreflame even get here? Who brought it here? She? Maybe I just didn't get it. I should pay more attention. You lied to everyone. Why? What do you need the divine authority of time for?
私が気にかけるものなんてそんなに多くないよ。
And her
美
cherished
月なのかと
companions.
彼女が大事にしてる仲間たちだけ。
Okay, so maybe I missed it, but I think she brought in the Coreflame as well. Because she needed a way in some kind of way, right? I guess we will get to the point where they explain her journey, maybe? I hope so.
重要なのは真剣そのものじゃない。本当に大事なのは私がそれを使
Anticipated
っ
the
て
inner workings of this
世界の動きに介入すること。
Oh, I had it. Because I'm different than the others, right? Because for me, time didn't repeat itself, right? Because I knew what happened in like the previous eternal recurrences. So I still had the core flame of time, right? And now I have returned it. Okay, okay. I think that's it.
再創生の原理はもう分かってるよね。世を背負う者の記憶を土台に
Based on the
次の輪
world
廻の演
bearer's
算をするって
memories. Okay.
この変えられない実験工程こそ天才たちが鉄棒に対抗する鍵。私はそれをほんの少し手伝うだけ。
She's so pretty. But this is a part of like the patches where the explaining is like so complicated for me to understand. This immutable experimental mechanism is the key to the genius's resistance against Iron 2. And now I'll be lending it just a touch more help. Okay.
あんたの記憶をフィルタリングしてふさわしい種だけを
Oh god, she's a cremator.
そうすれば今までにない特別な再創生ができる。
So she really has like the ability to fill the memories like the cremators do. Discard the rest that is not deemed appropriate.
そんなに時間はかからないよ。私と一緒に
You just need to step into the rain of sensation.
そこで誰を忘れて誰を覚えておくべきかを教えてあげる。
Nah, she's a cremator.
それからあんたの記憶を素材に世界の因果を組み直して
That's a trick. I feel like
無
that's
価
a
のオン
trick.
パロスを混沌から誕生させるんだ。
Flawless Amphoreus be born from chaos.
これは
Sure.
銀河の運命に関わる戦いなんでしょ。今私が教えたのがたった一つの完璧な方法。そうすれば壊滅に打ち勝って開拓の新たな奇跡を鮮やかに描けるはずだよ。
What was that weird cut? What are we doing? This is the best way to ensure everything works out. I don't know. I don't know if this like is really trustworthy. I can't trust you, and who would be forgotten? Your plan is no better than Lygus' true. You're not much Sava. Give her back. I mean, to be honest, I don't really feel her plan is that much better. Is she really trying to like shape this for the remembrance? Defeat destruction while composing an unforgettable chapter for the Trailblaze. What are we doing? Your plan is no better than Lygus. I can't trust you. I don't know what to say. Who would be forgotten?
欠陥のあるもの。
Flawed individuals. So like the common
彼ら
people.
は世界の養分になることはできないし、記憶の不純物になるだけだから。
Would only become memory impurity, bro. But they still don't deserve to be forgotten.
でも忘れられることこそ生命の常。宇宙はまるでゴミが山積みの
Are
荒
we
地。
forgetting Cyrene because she
たまにリンゴがあ
disappeared?
っても拾う人がいない。
The universe is like a wasteland filled with rubbish where occasional treasures lie undiscovered. Bro, she really is a cremator.
それに これはナノカが望んだこと
That's
でも
what
あるんだよ。
March 7th? I don't think so.
新しい命が芽吹いたら、その種は死んでいなければならない。
That was in the trailer. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
消える前に、美月なのかは私に願いを託したの。彼女のたった一つ
Continue
の願い
without an
は
end.
開拓の旅がずっとずっと続くことだった。
I need background on the story. Like, they are throwing me right in this patch, and I'm like, this is too overwhelming.
その純粋な願いを私が代わりに叶えてあげるの。
Did you hear that
絶
again?
対にね。
I think she's trying to manipulate me. You're twisting her wish. True.
どうしちゃったの？あなたの意識が
Oh, Serena is still
遠く
there.
に行っちゃったみたい。約束するよ。列車組は必ず新たな世界で再会できるって。
What is happening, guys?
さあ、愛しの開拓者。
Sink into the sea of oblivion.
私のお客さんになってちょうだい。
Is she really a cremator? Like, bro, what is going on? Like,
私たちはこれからいくらでも時間を取れるし、あんたは
she's kind of
私の
manipulating
誘
me,
いを拒
right?
むことができない。
Sometimes when she talks, there is this like weird sound, and I think that's when she's like manipulating me. What happened in the back here? Oh, see, the jellyfish is infecting me.
だってこの記憶の塩はあんたの仲間。
This memoria
Mitsuki
tide
Nanaka
comes
から来てるもの
from
だから
your companion.
そしてこれは彼女の記憶の中でも
It's her deepest and
最も
innermost
深い
memory. Bro, what is
そこの
going
見え
on?
ないところにあるもの。
Bro, my mind is already exploding. Maybe it's because I'm so tired. I didn't really sleep well, but they are like smashing everything against me here.
実
Bro.
はそんなにびっくりしてなかったりするんだよね。だって前にも会ってるし、ほら準備の騎士が勝手に列車に乗り込んできたあの夜も。
I told you that she was there, bro. And like Evernight, the veracity shots and like the connection to this quest, bro. What is going on? Oblivion is also like
あんたは
very
こんな感じで
veracity
急
coded.
に現れたでしょ。
Like Evernight herself is like displaying so many traits of so many different paths. It's crazy. True. I remember her as
そう。
well. But she didn't look like that. I think, if I remember correctly. But she was definitely there at this quest.
それじゃあオンパロスに入ってからどれくらい時間が経ったか覚えてる？
I mean...
普通いちいち数えたりしないよ。97日。
97 days.
この97日間であんたは世界の隅々まで旅をした。で、誰の目にも映らず誰かに影響を与えられることもなかった。
Sad.
メモキーパーたちが肉体を捨てて ミ
Mm.
ームになるのと同じように、今のあんたは
True.
誰にも認識されない。
That is
Yuri
usually
み
what
たいな存在
memo
なんだよ。
keepers do. They have no physical form. Like what we are seeing is like chosen by them and crazy. So she kind of is a memo keeper.
でも黙って見てるわけにはいかなかった。だってこの世界って
This world is super
あまりに残酷すぎる
terrifying.
から。
I mean, it is.
あの子と炭鉱はもう出発してる。今にも列車がオンパロスの空に現れるかもしれな
Oh,
い。
so the 97 days. Okay. So she was here for 3 months until we arrived. 3 months? It's a little bit like she passed more than 1,000 years, right? In like 97 days, normal time, I guess. Crazy. Everyone's dead again.
そして彼らが新たな犠牲者になる。もうずっと人々が記憶の扉に入ってくのを見てることしかできなかった。あの人たちは私が見えないし、私の声も聞こえない。天外の声はいつも安全だって約束するけど、
Okay.
無事に帰ってきた人は一人も見たことがない。
Maybe it is because I never paid too much attention to like how everything lore-wise works in this game, but how can so many people enter this like weird path space, go through the door to Amphoreus? Shouldn't they all be like March, like entering Amphoreus, losing like... Is that how you create like memo keepers? Or what are they doing? Did they try to send people in to infiltrate? Like, I don't understand, like, how this works. Because, like, March entered, like, Amphoreus through the door in the pathway, but no one can see her. But we also did that. We came back with, like, Evernight's help, but we... I'm so confused about this. Maybe someone can explain it to me, but yeah, it's... I don't know how this works. Like... Doesn't that mean everyone who is like entering through this door should be like March and the people in Amphoreus should not be able to see them? And they just turn into mimetic entities? Is that it? And that kind of fuels Iron Tomb as well? I am confused. Sorry, guys.
この人たちはみんなここに誘導されたんだ。
But how did they end up in the pathway in the first place? I didn't think that the pathway or like this weird place is something that you can just enter. You know, like we were here because of like special occurrences in some kind of way, right? When we like got the powers from Kleepoth and stuff like that. Or maybe they died as humans and then they got lured into this place. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry.
列車組と違って彼らの記憶は改ざんされてる。
These people's memories were tampered with. That's not what happened with the Express crew.
ひどい。ネモスナッチャーがやったの？それは私にもわからない。私にはあんたの記憶しかないからね。
Okay.
彼らはみんな天空の封鎖を突破できなかった。オンパロスが銀河であまり知られてない理由の一つは、
A dangerous
そのあり地
reason.
獄みたいな特殊性にあるのかもしれないね。
So they don't know about the whole Iron Tomb thing as of right now. Like at this point where they are meeting, they didn't really know about this, right? Because she didn't know about it and she said she has only her memories. And yeah. So people were able to see us because we broke through the firewall. Still doesn't answer my question how the pathway initially works. When do people land in this kind of weird space, you know? I'm confused about this. Like this weird space where they are all meeting up and where we like met Evernight and she rescued us. This is a confusing concept.
うちらってほとんど顔が一緒でしょ。あんた何か知ってるんじゃない？うちの生まれとか隠
Any
され
hidden
た力
powers
と
I
か
might have.
教えて。どうすればあの子とタンコを守ることができるの？そうだね。でも答える前に誰かについて考えたことはある？誰か。
Maybe her past had to be taken away so she wouldn't lose her physical body, but she was born from Fuli. I don't know, guys. The game will probably explain it to me.
うちのセリフでしょ。ふん。あんたずっとうちの記憶の中に隠れてたよね。うちがピンチの時以外は絶対に姿を現さないし。
We only saw her once before, I mean, and if it was kind of a swarm disaster attack, it wasn't that serious. because she was on none of the other planets where we faced like more difficult times than we had while we were experiencing like Argenti's companion mission. So it doesn't make sense that this was the only place she came to rescue her, because we were on the Express as well. So there has to be more, right? Because like, I mean, when we fought against Cocolia, when we fought against Ventilia, like Evernight never appeared. So this, like, you were only showing yourself when I'm in serious trouble doesn't count, because we were in like way more serious trouble before and she didn't show up. And like suddenly in like a Genti's quest, it would only make sense for her to show up if, like, as I assumed, that was really like a Leviathan or like the Veracity itself like swallowing us, you know? Because then we would have been in grave danger. Makes sense for her to appear. But if that's not the case and it was just a swarm disaster, then there is nothing more serious than we have encountered so far, right?
それってガーデンの奴らに見つかりたくないからじゃないの?
She already met them in the pathway. I mean, I guess that was later on and not at this point.
ここにいるのはうちとあんただけ。あんたがうちを助けてくれるなら、うちだってあんたを助けてあげるよ。
I don't know. Somehow the story here doesn't add up for me as of right now.
わかった。このよどんだ水に小石を投げてあげる。そうすれば、行き詰まった状況にも小さなさざ波が立つはず。
Okay.
でもね、その小石はあんたが自分の手で磨かなきゃいけない。それにはあんたのすべての記憶が必要なの。
So she wants all of her memories.
そうす
In
ると
order
うちはどうなるの?
her to give her a body.
道しるべの光になるかもしれないし、炎の残りかすになるかもしれない。
Well.
その時、あんたが今のあんたのままでいられるかどうかは、私にも保証できない。
I can't guarantee that you will remain the person you are now. I mean, she turns into Evernight. Doesn't that make Evernight her true form?
あんたの中には長代が広がってる。
Oh.
たとえ私でも見えてるのはその氷山の一角だけ。
Even I can only catch a tiny glimpse of it.
でもそれが唯一の方法なら迷う理由はないよね。それに
You are giving up. I mean, she already has lost her body when she was entering, right, Amphoreus. So the only way to like have a body is like to fuse with like Evernight. Oh
黒幕が
god.
もうすぐうちらを見つけちゃう。
迷子のお嬢さん、申し訳ありませんが、これ以上の勝手な真似は許容できません。
He already knows.
やっぱりあんたのことが見えないんだ。
But he can see you?
あるいは彼は私たちの本質を
Or
見
maybe
抜いてる
he's
のかもしれ
seen
ない。
through our true essence.
ガーデン・オブ・リコレクションの手口は取るに足らないものでしたが、お嬢さん、一体どうやって最終協定を突破したのでしょう?
I mean, we have been in contact with Cyrene, right? Maybe that was the reason why we overcame it, or she did something protective to overcome the protocol.
のんびり話してる余裕はないみたいだね。
What are we doing?
一度逃したら二度と来ないチャンスもある。じゃあやるしかないね。うちの記憶全部捧げるよ。
She is like, okay, here, take my memories. She's not even concerned about this at all.
この小石を投げ入れ、世界を
Okay.
忘却の波で沈めてあげる。
Be swallowed by the torrents of oblivion. Swallowed oblivion. Like, what is she? She looks like a jellyfish, but she has like so much tendencies to like the veracity. It's crazy. And that saves them. Oh! I love this shot. This is great. Wow. The transition is crazy. Oh god. Holy! Wait, it's normal again. Oh! Wait. What's going on? Ooh! Uncle. Okay, let's talk about what is going on. Like, this patch starts very crazy. We are like really getting thrown into like the whole explaining and everything, and I don't really know if I get everything so far. As I said before, I'm still confused about a few things, like how they work and stuff like that. But like, that was a great scene. I mean, it was obviously the scene from the trailer, but that was really good. I love it when they like start with cutscenes. Like, I think that's a really good thing that keeps us excited. But to be honest, even like after an hour, like this is only 1 hour, and I'm already like, my head is like so bashed with information that sometimes I feel like I can't really comprehend all of it. It's crazy. And now we are here with Dan Heng. Like, he made it out of Amphoreus, which is great. And at some point he has to go back, and I think he will bring Sunday. No one's here.
列車のラウンジか。
Mm.
いつの間に戻ってきた。いや、それよりも帰ってくるまでの記憶が全くない。どういうことだ？
I'm also a little bit confused about the timeline. So or maybe like Evernight sent him back, you know, like took away like his memories and sent him back somehow. Because he encountered
雰囲気
her.
がおかしい。思い出せ。あいつと別れた時の状況を。
ただそれを解明するには時間が必要です。それまではこの世界の運命を見届ける、あるいは必要な時に後押ししてくださる方がいれば。
炭鉱様、ここでお別れですね。道中どうかお気をつけて。
Okay, we have never seen this before.
感謝する。お前たちも無事にこの災難を乗り越えられるよう。
Okay, and then he ended up in the vortex, like the original vortex where he met Evernight. Okay, and then memories stopped. So she overrode his memories.
それから先がどうしても思い出せない。
サンデーは一緒じゃないの？
Why are we seeing this, Himeko?
彼ならヘルタと一緒だ。天才たちが試みている思考へのハッキングを調律で支援している。
The genius. Wait, what? They wanted to try using his tuning to help support the genius's thought hacking.
姫子さんの声。それにベルトさんも。
まさかヘルタの指示ってわけじゃないわよね。彼女が調和の力を借りるなんてとても考えられないけど。
Why is he experiencing these memories? Where is he?
君の勘は当たっている。最初に協力を持ちかけたのはサンデーの方で。
Herda initially
ヘルタはきっぱり
refused.
と断っていたんだが、ザンダーの正体が判明してから考えを変えたようだ。
Okay.
選手ラフとはまだ連絡が取れていないの？
ああ、だがまだ諦めたわけじゃない。できることは全て試すつもりだ。
Okay.
ただ、ここはスターピース通信のサービス圏外だからな。試せる方法は限られている。
それならアベンチュリンのチップはどうかしら？ あれって確か小型の発信機だったわよね。
Okay, they are really like bringing in all of them.
姫子、君の方は大丈夫なのか？
大丈夫。ただちょっと疲れてるだけよ。今はとにかくあの子たちのことに集中しましょう。
That's not good, Himeko. If you die in this game, I will like... Bro.
そうだな。だが残念なことにピノコニを離れるとき、
That's bad. Wow. Why are we seeing this? Bro, this patch is so complicated. I don't know, man.
列車のラウンジなのに、まるで知らない場所のように感じる。
I feel like Evernight might have put him in like some kind of like memory dream bubble stuff.
この声は客室車両からか。
Do we have like story down, huh? Oh, I have a story down.
気をつけて動くんだ。
I hope I don't have to fight. Okay, what's going on? Investigate the pilot car.
どうか無事に帰ってきてくれ。安心して、パム。二人とも一人前の七死人なもの。きっと大丈夫よ。
俺はここにいる。みんな、どこに行ってしまったんだ？
Everyone's dead. Okay. Do we have more to explore? Okay, there is nothing else. I hope we don't have to fight anything. Passenger cabin.
やっぱり信じられないわ。二人を乗せた車両が今も真空を漂ってるなんて。
Wait, what? Why would our car be floating in space? Weird. Oh, he's seeing like past memories. Wait, what?
二人の七死人の行方は未だつかめていないけれど、美月さん同様。
And only their minds entered Amphoreus. Wait, are you telling me we weren't even really there? That is crazy. Like, imagine if we... What?
今は現状を分析するよりも、私たちにできることを考えましょう。私も同感よ、姫子さん。一つ提案があるのだけど、今オンパルスの記憶域はかつてないほどに満たされている。
Wait, are they telling me we never really entered Amphoreus? Because that would be crazy that only like our memories kind of projected us in there. Same with like the beginning of the Trailblazer, right? Where we died and then like with the memories we were like able to resist like the dying in some kind of way. Do you remember that part in like the Caceres patch?
それを利用すれば私は内部に潜り込めるわ。そして他のメモキーパーたちが動き出す前に請求列車のために先手を打つことができる。
So are you telling me Black Swan also entered Amphoreus? Is that how Sunday will enter Amphoreus? I'm so confused. What is going on?
例えば記憶域の中に明かりを灯して
And light a beacon. But we already have a beacon from the genius people. What?
美月の部屋からだ。だがさっきから彼女の声は全く聞こえてこない。
They know that she was not feeling well.
俺たちが列車を出るときも、
Okay,
あいつは体調を悪そうにしていた。夢だとしても、一応様子を見ておくとしよ
う。Okay, why are you talking to yourself, man? Okay, let's check on March. Knock gently.
美月、俺だ。
Nothing. Great. No answer.
仕方がない。すまない、美月。
Is he seeing her? It's gotten bigger. Is this what like generally happens to like the people who become memo keepers?
やはりこれは夢じゃない。
This isn't a dream after all. Why is he not concerned?
ミス・ヘルタによると炭鉱さんはすでに帰路に着いたようだけど、
列車はその姿をまだ見つけられてない。
Did he lose his body and is now like a ghostish entity like marches in Amphoreus?
黒い浮遊物、どこかで見たことがあるような。
The jellyfish is here. There are some weird noises again in the back.
もしかするともう列車に戻っていて、
Do we think that Black Swan is sus?
誰かの仕掛けた罠にはまってしまった可
Fell
能
into
性
the
もある
trap
わ
of
ね。
someone with ulterior motives. That's
い
bad.
や、間違いなく見たことがある。
Oh, so yeah, he kind of forgot, right, that he has already encountered Evernight.
ただ、その記憶を失っているようだ。
She is dangerous if she can erase memories.
メモスナッチャーのミームか。まったく、どこにでも現れるな。
心配しないで。生半可なメモキーパーでは
What's
あ
the
の竜をどう
weird,
こうでき
like,
ないから。
computer sounds? Is that
彼の意
March's
識
scream?
が十分はっきりしていれば、きっと目印を頼りに出口を
Normal
見
memo
つけられる
keepers
は
can
ずよ。
do anything to the little dragon. As long as he's awake enough, he will find a way
今
out.
彼に必要なのは少しの集中力。
そう言われると確かに安心してきたわね。
Okay.
だって炭鉱は
Himeko.
それらを全て備えてるもの。
何が狙いかはわからないが、請求列車の護衛として不審
The
な動きを見せ
guard
る
of
来
the
訪者に
Astral
は
Express. Ooh, Dan Heng.
立ち去ってもらう。
No, don't make me fight.
これが維新伝心。
Restart challenge. Wait. Where is Caceres? Okay, here we go again.
西風になって
Okay, wait, let me fight myself.
いける。
There is so much going on in this patch. It's kind of crazy.
命は脆くないの
Like
です。
it feels so. It feels like very sudden. I feel like
払って晴れ渡る空は行け。
I'm already overwhelmed at 1 hour playing.
朽ち果てて。今に見てて。
I should have brought Hysilence.
神聖を
Probably.
飛べ。どうぞ。
Okay, got it. No more Dan Heng.
これで罠から抜けられたか。
炭鉱
Oh, she can see me,
姫子さん、ただいま。
but he has no physical body. What is going on?
ただ、意識のみではあるが、
It's just through a spirit warp jump. So his like actual body is still somewhere else?
私たちの会話を聞いていたの？
ああ、その声のおかげで奥室の障壁を突破できた。だが、
Crazy.
得体の知れないメモキーパーを列車に乗せるのはやはり軽率だったようだ。
それは否定できないわね。
She's
オン
aware.
パロスの件があってからブラックスワンはずっと列車組を助けてくれてるわ。信用していい相手よ。
I don't know.
次から次へと混乱が押し寄せてくるせいで何から聞けばいいのかもわからないな。恥ずかしながらいい知らせを持ち帰ることはできなかった。
自分を責めないで。あんたたちが無事ならそれで十分よ。
あいつと美月は無事なのか。
実はあなたが帰ってくるまでの間にオンパルスの状況がまた変わったの。
Well, a suspicious guest has arrived.
そしてそれにはあの二人が関係しているわ。
Black Swan told Dan Heng what happened to me.
つまり、
Okay.
あいつは正体不明の記憶の後人に連れ去られたということだ。
Unidentified remembrance path strider.
ええ。 しかもその謎の人物は美月ちゃんにそっくりだった。
Are they not the same person?
と言ってもこの目で見たわけではなく、記憶域で似た気配を感じ取っただけではあるけど、
A similar aura in the memory
美
zone.
月さんに何があったのかはまだわからない。でも一つだけ確かなことがあるわ。
どうなる？
たとえここにいる皆さんであってもバラバラに引き裂かれるでしょうね。
Great, I'm going to die again. What a surprise.
私の直感を
Please
信じて
trust
ち
me
ょう
on
だい。
this. I don't know, man.
それでも私は開拓の仲間を信じるわ。そこに美月ちゃん本人の意思はないって。
Guys, in the end, we don't know what anyone wants. I mean, March just wanted to help us and keep us safe, and I feel like I don't know about Evernight. It feels like she's like very manipulative, and yeah, everyone is suspicious right now.
どのような事情があろうと、俺たちはあの美月なのかを見つけ出す。あいつと俺たちのよく知る美月を連れ戻すために、努力、知恵と壊滅についてはおおよそ理解したが、記憶のかく乱者は一体何しにオンパロスへ来たんだ。
True.
それに関してはミス・ヘルタの協力のおかげでいくつか発見があったわ。
Okay.
取引の一環としてこれもお二人に共有させてもらうわね。
No. Why would I mind? Like, this concerns the whole crew.
第4の鏡、いいか。
やっと私の出番そうこなくっちゃ。まったく。
Okay, backstory again. My mind is already so full. I don't know, I'm so overwhelmed by all of the information that we are getting.
こちらはミス・ヘルタの右腕。あなたの意識をここに連れ戻してくれた子よ。それとあの極端な理念を持つメモキーパーたちの秘密を知れたのもこの子のおかげね。
That I was able to learn the secrets of that group of extremists.
お褒めに預かり光栄だよ。あれくらい朝飯前だけどね。
この鏡が。
ガーデンには記憶を集める際に厳格なルールがあるの。でも
The garden has strict
全て
rules.
の
I
メモ
mean,
キーパーが私のように
we know about the
穏やかな
cremators
手段を
and
選ぶわけ
that
じゃない。
they are like judging the memories in some kind of way that they don't deem fit, right, to keep. So
宇宙ステーションヘルタにはよく招かれざる客が訪れるけど、彼らは身の程をわきまえるという美徳を知らないわ。
they want to get to the
そういった
Aeon,
メモ
right?
スナッ
Because
チャ
they
ーた
wanted
ち
to
は
get to
第
news.
4の鏡に閉じ込め
What
ら
if
れ
like
るの。
this group of extremists did something to Fuli as well, and that's how March was born?
その数はよく覚えていないから教えてくれる
How
かしら。
many of them are there? Wait, there are more. 42?
私だってはっきり覚えてないよ。
Crazy.
とりあえず42人ってことで、まだまだ食べられるけどね。
その同僚たちの記憶を詳しく解読してみたと
I
こ
have these
ろ、
colleagues.
個々の目的は些細なものばかりだったわ。
Oh.
だけど
Okay.
彼らの考えを
So
一
each
つ
of
に
them
まとめ
kind
て
of
みた
has
と
a
ころ、
role in like the whole goal of them.
無視のできない結論にたどり着いたの。ガーデン・オブ・リコレクションは
Oh god.
運命が消えた瞬間の記憶を密かに集めているの。
The Garden of Recollection is secretly salvaging the memories of a path disappearing. But is it the erudition because they think that the erudition will fall because of Iron Tomb? That is a crazy picture. Like the hands of Iron Tomb. I feel like this is news and that is the destruction of news, right? So they want to salvage the memories of news. But why though? What makes the memories of news so precious that like the whole, or like a faction of the Garden of Recollection wants to get it. And why are we listening to Penacony music?
別の言い方をすれば、彼らが集めているものは
is to gain the memories of a god's death. So they are interested in the event itself, kind of.
神が死んだ瞬間？記録者の視点からしてみれば、息を飲むような光景でしょうね。
ただ、そこにはある問題があったわ。彼らは壊滅の動きをとうに察知していたのに、決め手となる力を持ち合わせていなかったの。
Doesn't that make Evernight one of the extremists?
オンパロスのファイアウォールを突破できなかった。
Because she said she wants to get into like Amphoreus with the help of the Coreflame, so her becoming like the demigod of time will help her be in like the inner circle of Amphoreus.
それで彼らはどうしたんだ?
Infiltrate the planet.
事実を隠し、機を待つことにした。今にして思えば、メモキーパーたちを介して適任者をここへ導くのも
Hide the truth and wait for an opportunity. So this is the scene from the trailer as well, right? So they kind of... But was it the moment that Cyrene needed Fuli for the eternal recurrences that Fuli stepped in? But doesn't make that Fuli the villain as well? Because if this is true, they kind of preserved Amphoreus, right? And the only way to preserve Amphoreus would have been helping Cyrene create the eternal recurrences. And if Fuli did that, he deceived Cyrene in order to like get these memories of the destruction and Noos's death, right?
これで私の懸念は確信に変わったわ。
They have already infiltrated deep within the
何か良くないこ
garden.
とを企んでいる者たちがいる。
記憶を集めるために壊滅と手を組むことも厭わない。もしや焼却に
Like Kramidas mentioned.
どうかしら。もっと深い
Oh,
別の
so
事情
there
が
is
あるのか
something
もしれない。
more crazy than the Kramidas?
多くのメモキーパーはこう信じているわ。
Hmm.
宇宙がエントロピー増大の末路にたどり着いた時、不利は世界を包む記憶を持って、
True,
銀河
true,
を再構築すると。
true. And that is the reason why the Kramidas also want to like dissect certain memories and like only keep certain memories. So when the cosmos is reforged through memories, like only the good, like the memories that they deem fit, right, will reforge the cosmos and will prevail in some kind of way, right?
オンパロス。その一本のセプターは、
Mini
い
universe.
わば宇宙の縮図とも言えるわ。そこに入る手がかりを探すために、メモスナッチャーたちは、ヘルタにたびたび姿を見
I
せて
don't
いた
know
の
if I
でしょう
said
ね。
this before when we started this patch or in another patch, but it kind of makes sense because like this is the perfect, or maybe I said it in another video, I don't really remember anymore, but this is the perfect ground for like a new universe, right? Because they said, where is it? Because they said the majority of Memo Keepers believe that when the universe inevitably reaches its death, unable to sustain increasing entropy, Fuli will use memories of everything to reforge the cosmos. And like, Amphoreus is basically that, right? It like, in order to like feed Iron Tomb and like get Iron Tomb to like the stage where he is born, the universe, like Amphoreus, has to die many times, right? To like create something new. And I feel like that is why they are interested in, because that is what they believe in, like reforging the universe with like memories, right?
あの過激なメモキーパーたちは間違いなく、鉄母が知恵を滅ぼす過程を記録しようとしている。
Simulate the end of the
それによって
universe.
宇宙の終末を予測したいのかもしれ
Or
ない
to
し、
probe into the
アイオーンの
unfathomable
計り知れな
will
い意志を
of the
読
Aeon.
み解こうとしているのかもしれない。開拓が封鎖を破ったことで彼らは機会を得た。
True.
そしてその者たちは外部の力が
So
オンパ
when
ロスに干
Cyrene
渉しないよ
created
う
the
あ
eternal
らゆる手段を講じて
recurrences
くるでしょう。
together with like Fully, then we came, we shattered this, right? And now they have the opportunity to enter. Anything to prevent outside powers from interfering.
だってあなたたちの介入は確実に
True.
鉄母の結末に影響を与えることになるでしょうからね。
This is crazy. Like this part of the remembrance wants erudition to die as well because they want to experience the fall of an aeon. That is crazy. And now they are getting in our way because we want to prevent the fall of the aeon.
美月は記憶と深く関わっていると言ったな。なら彼女の行動は
Is what she's doing
奴らと
related
関
to
係
this
しているの
memory?
だろうか。
美月さんが彼らの味方だとは考えにくいわね。
Doesn't know any, like our March doesn't know anything about this. She's just like dragged into this.
着陸用の車両がオンパロスと接触した瞬間、激しい記憶の乱流が走ったわ。そして現状から考え
The
るに
flash of power
そ
came
の力はおそらく
from who?
美月のものか。
ええ、あの子のね。彼女は記憶に連れ去られたけど、奥室でファイアウォールを無効化し、あなたたちをオンパロスに入れたの。
But how did she do that? Like, it was not intentional. She has no idea about this. She was the first to be hijacked by the remembrance, but she used Memoria to neutralize the firewall.
今私たちはあの子と連絡が取れない状況にある。世界の内情を知るには二人の天才に頼るしかない。
That is so crazy. Like,
あまり焦りすぎてもしょうがないわ、タンコ。今は何よりもまず車両の位置を突き止めましょう。
our priority now is to find where that car landed.
あ、
So the car that we saw was not the real one? Are you telling me that?
ただいま、パム。だが、
I'm just a projection. Okay, what is it? I need good news, man. This is so... Oh, he found our bodies.
ベルトたちの投影は列車のラウンジにおるぞ。
Let's go. Bro, is it just me? The story is crazy.
ベルト、
Oh,
それにスクリューガムさん。
調子を取り戻したい
everyone's
の
just
だ
a projection anymore.
こうして話ができてよかったタンコ。またヘルタに借りができてしまったな。
I mean, true.
ヘルタさんは人付き合いに重きを置いていませんが、皆さんからの感謝なら喜ばれるはずです。話を戻しますが、タンコーさん、オンパロス周辺の有機信号を隅々まで調べたところ、ついにあなたと開拓者さんの体を見つけました。
Bro, I'm still so mind blown that we are not actually in Amphoreus. It's just our consciousness with the help of remembrance. Like, is it just me? I'm so shocked about this, but I think like initially that is what like the explanation with us like regaining and reviving ourselves in like what was it 3.2 was all about. Like showing us that we were actually not in Amphoreus. We didn't die actually, but we just lost our bodies and only our consciousness manifested. But wouldn't that be the same thing for like Dan Heng? How did he survive? He didn't have to revive himself like we did. So the injuries weren't really real, right? That we experienced in 3.2?
お二人は非常に運が良かったと言えます。体は保護されており、 バイタルサインも正常で、欠損した機能もありませんでした。
Or maybe Evernight kind of protected us.
美月が守ってくれたのか。
Well.
真空でお二人を包んでいる気泡は、奥室に近い物質で構成されているようです。推測、この物質は連絡の取れない美月さんと何かしらの関係があるでしょう。
君たちの体を列車に回収するまで少し時間がかかるだろう。
You should get some rest first. Yeah, lie down in your projection body.
オンパロス内部とのつながりは完全に断たれたのか。
How will he be able to come back though?
予想外の出来事が続いています。法の修正後、私たちはライコスのファイアウォールを突破しましたが、今では苛烈な記憶の運命に包まれており、再び外来者の訪れを拒んでいます。
So we finally cut off Lycus's firewall, and now we are dealing with the Remembrance firewall. Great.
そしてあいつとの連絡も取れないままということだ。
Again.
時間の流れの違いを考えると、外で1分を無駄にするごとにあいつは年単位の長い時間を過ごす。
I feel like every second is a year there.
タンコ、何を考えてるの？
もしあの時ファイアボールを突破できたのが今オンパロスの通行証を持っているのは俺とあいつだけということだな。
合理的な推論です、炭鉱さん。
よし、スクリューガム、俺の意識をオンパロスに送り返す方法はあるか？
Okay, that's how he's coming back.
戻るだと？それはあまりに危険すぎる。
だがたとえ俺の意識が体に戻ったところでここでできることは限られている。
True.
タンコ、あんたを失うなんてこと。
だが姫子さん、あいつと美月を連れ戻せなかった時、その痛みは俺を失うのと。
He is cute, I like him. He loves me, I know it.
そうね、そう言うと思ったわ。
止めるだけ無駄だったようだな。
ベルトさん、
Where's
姫子さ
Sunday?
ん、列車組が再び揃うために俺は全力を尽くすつもりだ。
Why is Black Swan not entering? She is a memo keeper.
誰一人見捨てはしない。
Cute, no one will be left behind.